Kings of Leon Music on 96.3 K-Twin. It's radio for us. Hello there. I'm BT. Let's welcome the lads from Fun in studio here. How are you, gentlemen? Good to see you here today.
Hello.
Hey, thanks for having us.
A collective hello from Fun here in the studio. The appropriately named Fun, I might add. You guys really do bring a great energy to everything you do. Let's say hi to Andrew. Hello, Andrew.
Oh, that's
excuse
me.
Over yonder, Andrew. I'm pointing at Jack, and I'm saying hi to Andrew.
Flattering, but no.
We all wish we could be Andrew.
Hello there, Nate.
Hey.
And hello, Jack.
I'm Andrew. Hi.
Hi there. You guys are in town doing the tour opener at Roy Wilkins Auditorium. It's been a huge meteoric rise for you guys. Jack, I'm going to ask you first off to speak to just sort of the vibe that comes from, Cinderella story, out of nowhere, playing, working hard, making great music together, and putting out a great first album. But then the second album comes around, and man, you just shoot to the top of the heap. This is it's a wild adventure, I got to think.
It's a wild adventure, and we're prepared the only way you can be prepared, which is to have toured for 12 years, made a first album, made tons of other albums and other bands. So it's I don't think there's any way you can learn how to, play venues like tonight's venue without just going slowly, 100 more people each time, just bigger and bigger and bigger. And actually, our biggest show ever up until recently was in Minneapolis months and months and months ago.
Right on.
So this market for us was actually the first taste we had. That was 3,000 seats, and that was back in March. But when we never did numbers like that.
Right.
And I remember being here, and that was the first taste of like a real huge audience, and thinking that wow, we could actually do this maybe.
And really make a huge deal out of it. It's one thing to...
Or we can feel comfortable in that space.
And feel comfortable in that space?
That's tough.
Yeah, with that many people around, you mean?
What we've learned is that it's actually oddly more comfortable because I think, now that we've had a chance for our music to exist in clubs that hold 200 people and clubs that hold 5,000 people, we're interestingly enough finding out that it really works in big audiences because it's got to have a grand sound. Yeah,
very nice. It used to be that you'd have maybe some big songs, and then they'd transition into the world of TV commercials or this or that. But you guys, Nate, speak to this. You guys had some real success, having songs attached to things while you were beginning that climb up, that bell curve rise. And that's kind of an interesting part of the pop culture world that we're all populating now, and you guys as artists especially.
Yeah, I think we were lucky. I think that we were lucky that that Glee heard the song, and this was before that. I think we're the first song that was never really like a hit that they just took a chance on.
Yeah.
So we were fortunate that happened, and I think from that also the Super Bowl, and it works when like Glee was something that we were proud to do, and the Chevy commercial was something that the song fit so well. So I think that people just respond to that type of visual, and it really helped get our foot in the door, and I think that our talent or whatever else we've learned through the last 12 years has kind of been able to keep us here.
Yeah, real nice. Let me ask you this question, not Jack over yonder. Presidential inaugural ball, just a couple of days ago, you guys are rehearsing here at Paisley Park. You fly out to Washington for the big gig, Andrew?
Yeah, we had booked a certain number of days for rehearsal, thinking like, we're really stepping up our light show. We're stepping up our whole production. We need a lot of time. We want to learn a couple new songs.
Yep.
And then we got this offer to go play the inaugural ball.
And who calls you at that point? I mean, one of the coordinators, or is it?
I don't know where it came from, but
hello. Is this the president, or is it Michelle?
Joe Biden.
Joe.
Joe makes most of those calls.
Yeah.
That's the people don't really understand.
Joe Biden has a real passion for booking talent.
He's got his ear to the ground.
Nobody understands the process. That's what the vice president does.
Yeah.
True. Joe was way early on the Arcade Fire and a lot of stuff like that.
But yeah, so anyway, we had to get up at part of the plan was get up at like 3 a.m, fly out, do it the whole day, and then get up again early the next morning and miss rehearsal day and whatever. But we thought like this is an opportunity we can't pass up. Like we have to do this,
of course,
and it was absolutely worthwhile. Like it was amazing to be there. We got to see their dance. We got to meet the president and the first lady. It was just out of this world.
Well, what a great experience. I mean, that's once in a lifetime. Yeah, you never would, a year ago, 2 years ago. I mean, no, you never would have expected that, right?
No, God knows where we'll end up or who will be president in the future. And all, without being able to predict the future, there's no president that we'd rather have done this for.
Good for you then.
We're
Good
just
for you.
huge fans.
And the video that we're seeing, from your guys' performances of this song. The guys from Fun are in studio at 96.3 K-Twin. Here's We Are Young.